Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory, yes. We're back on good old Satisfactory, ready for another day. Um, we're back on our modded playthrough. If you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, down there. Uh, as well as a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself, yes. Don't know. Man, all sorts of jumbled up. Anyway, last time, I will admit, I did forget anyway to complete Phase 3, but the thumbnail already showed that I had went to Phase 4, so um, that's what we're going to start off with. We're going to do that. We may do a little bit of research, a little bit of R&D today as well. 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay, so there's 400, 450, and 500. There we go. Okay. So we are going to go into Phase 4 today, as well, which is the last phase currently of the game. And I don't think Update 8 is going to add another one. I don't think so. They haven't said anything yet. But they did release, yesterday they did release the experimental branch to Update 8, as well as they are going on vacation there in Sweden. So um, that's where Coffee Stain's based out of, where most of the people they're in Sweden. So they're going to go on vacation here very soon, very shortly. For I think it's up to 4 weeks or something like that. So the update's going to be a little bit slow. We had this with update 7, or was it update 6? I think it was update 6 actually. Um, yeah, I think it was update 6 that happened as well. So updates were a little bit slower, which is fine. Totally fine with me. Because we're not going to go to update 8 until it goes into the regular branch. There's a cup of coffee here I've never noticed. I don't know why. Just never noticed it, I guess. Alright, we are good to go. We haven't seen this in a while, have we? Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, let's seal it. And send it off. Heck yeah. And off she goes. Oof. That's so cool. Sure, we'll have technology like this in the future. But anyway, yes, we are now on to Phase 4, the final phase of the game. As well as we're into the last Tier 7 and Tier 8, so we'll be doing stuff for that, as well as doing some more research. We're going to look at research first, just real quick. Just quickly look at some research that we are missing. Okay, so we couldn't do this one because we needed the high-speed connectors. The high-speed connectors are Tier 7 or Tier 8, I don't remember. We could have been doing this, but we do not have a weapons manufacturer factory set yet. I don't even have a place for that. I don't even know what to think about that, man. We're going to be doing AI limiters as well as those high-speed connectors. Oh, the high-speed connectors are right here. We just need a bit of what do you call it? Quick wire, which is another thing we're going to have to do this episode, or not this episode, but now we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to get in. We're going to have to get in a smelting facility for the Caterium, and then we're going to need to get in a factory for the Caterium ingots, and then we're going to need to get in a factory for Caterium wire. I think that's all, isn't it, for Caterium? Like as far as the base game goes, because we're not using alternate recipes other than the ones the game gives us. Like the alternate fuel recipe the game just gives you. It doesn't. You don't get that from a hard drive or anything special, you know. So anyway, oh, what am I doing? I don't know why I was driving. Quick wire. Oh, I don't have any quick wire. I don't have enough. Okay, well that's where we're going then. We haven't been over that facility in a while, and it's still that facility's been there since we discovered the quick wire and put a facility down, or a little factory down. We have not discovered that. Also, we're going to be going by there, so I'm going to show you guys what I had done between episodes here as well. I did manage to get a little bit of time, a couple of hours, to work on um, the train station. We got trains in, as you had seen in the previous episode screen. If you look real close, or the previous episode thumbnail, if you look, oh my gosh, we're running out of fuel. Did you see that? That's not good. We're gonna have to look at that real quick too. That train should not be empty like that. Sheesh. That means we need to up our fuel production probably. But yes, here is our rail yard. It has enough space for every single type of raw material train, except for oil. Oil will be on the other side because those are longer trains. But this one has enough space for 2 trains each. And as you can see in the various spaces, there's parking areas for each one of these trains. As well as, so I moved this right here. Remember we had that little loop right here to go back. I moved it back this way for a couple of reasons. One, we have more space over here. We don't have a cliff we're going to be overhanging, which makes it look a little bit better. So now you go around this way, and then there's a switch track right here. So basically what this is in case you came in here by accident, you can just go straight on and then get back out. But if you do want to go and park the train inside of one of the little bays here, you can go left, and you can follow the track around. It goes this way, and then you've got one single switchboard here, and that's it. That's the only switchboard I can put in here. I've actually rebuilt this like several times because if I was to go in here and say like delete like this track, I'm not gonna do it again. But if I delete this track and then I place it, I then have to delete this track and replace it, and then delete this track and replace it, and then delete this track and replace it, and then delete, and just on and on and on until I get to the end of the line. So yeah, and it's the same on the other side too, because we're utilizing a glitch, um, or like a small bug with the placing track system, that if you place it and it switch, the switch is toggled on here, or whatever, it's attached to the track. But then if you delete it and replace it before the switch disappears, the switch will still disappear because it's still, the game's still thinking, okay, the switch no longer needs to exist there, or this piece no longer needs to exist there. You place it, and then that disappears, and then you get this. Otherwise, as we had seen in the previous episode, this switch, if the switch is here, it's going to end up right there. Got some autosave lag there, but right there between where I'm targeting and the next track over, that's where the switch ends up. And the switch ends up like right about here inside the track. So that's why we utilized that, which was accidentally discovered, actually. But that utilizes that, so we no longer have to. This is all going to be asphalt at one time. I hadn't gotten around to it yet. I had spent so many hours. So anyway, that's as far as we're going to go with the vehicle currently, because I'm going to show you this. So I worked a lot on this as well. So we got this like kind of slope, and it's very similar to the oil tower clear over there. That way we're not going off of the cliff, and that way it still looks like it's fairly seated. I mean, it's not perfect. I did screw up the corners a little bit, but I was just so tired and just didn't want to go back and delete and redo that I just said, it's good enough. And that carries on around, and it's the same on that other side. There's actually another corner. There's another corner very similar to this one over there. and then it goes back and wraps back around. And there's a sidewalk that goes all the way around this as well, so that you can look at it and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, what happened here? I noticed there's a lip here. What the? Do you guys see that? What the? Whatever. Yeah, there's like a little lip of the 1 meter walls for some reason. I don't know. Maybe my game bugged out or something. But yeah, you have a sidewalk that goes all the way around, and it's sheltered by these railings here to keep you off the track as you're walking around here. So you can walk around here. You're not allowed to hop the little barrier. But yeah, that's something I did as well. And also, all of these trains are filled. So these are all the Fix It approved trains. It's kind of perfect that I put F1 on these because these are like the bullet trains compared to the modded trains that you see driving around on their own. Those ones have a max speed of, I think, is it up to 40 kilometers or something like that? It's not very fast. That's their max speed currently. But these trains are the Fix It approved trains, which means they can go max speed, which I think is like 125 or 150. I can't remember. But yeah, these are max speed. You got two coal trains. So basically, I just made a single copy of every train we have currently. So we've got the alt train, or the alt train. Pressed alt to click that. So we've got the iron train, we've got the copper train, we've got the limestone train, the water train, and both the coal trains. So you got one coal train running on this circuit. That's right next to the rail yard here, and then you got a coal train that's running another circuit over to the steel factory because it needed its own train because we needed that much coal in order to run it efficiently. Which goes out to, or takes the same rail network as the oil trains, all the way out there to toxic land, we'll call it. Toxic land. It is, it's very toxic. You can see the fog and everything. Good thing we're wearing helmets. I know I have 2 water trains, but I just made a copy of a single one. But they're both water trains are on this circuit, so that's why I didn't make a second one. I will probably eventually. I added. So to this system, you might notice there's a bit more than there was in the thumbnail for last episode, and a bit more than we did. So there's 2 more, and the reason that is because I might end up having 2 more trains. So we've got enough, because we're probably going to need a second iron train at some point. We're probably going to need a second copper train at some point, because we're going to need a factory for those nuclear pastas for copper. That's going to be insane. So the reason that I added 2 to this was because we're probably going to have 1 train for the Caterium, and we're going to have 1 train for the quartz as well. And then if we need another train, we still got 1 more space there. But if we do 2 water trains, 2 copper, and 2 iron, I think that's pretty good. So yeah, that's kind of what I did over the weekend. Or the weekend. What the hell am I talking about? That's what I did between episodes. I also crashed a few trains too, because this system is insane. The rail network that we got going on here. So I did crash a few trains. But yeah, we're gonna go over to the Caterium. I don't have a proper road over there yet. It's still by foot, essentially. I don't go over there very often, because often the quick wire lasts me quite a while. In our train system, man, it's so cool. I love this build. I hope I never have to finish this build, essentially. I mean, eventually I will, but I just love this. I love this build so much. This is one of the best things I've ever done. And I love building. You guys know how much I love building. I mean, I have to love building in order to build all this, right? Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go down here. Like I said, I don't have a proper way of getting over here yet. I just kind of, jump down. Jump down. Eventually, this will be gone, and we'll have a proper factory for Caterium and Quickwire. So I've got basically what I did here was I got 150 Quickwire coming out of here. This one's also maxed out too, so this stays maxed out. It does 37.5. This one only needs 30 per minute, and we're pushing out 37.5, so we're good there. We're doing 150 Quickwire per minute. Not that it's needed, it's just I had some extra overclocking cores, so I really don't care. And then it goes into this box, and then these, since we're doing 150 per minute, this is a Mark II belt, which does 120. So basically this box stays full all the time, but we're constantly syncing Quickwire at 120 a minute. I've had this set up for probably the last couple hundred hours. Like maybe the last 200. I eventually adjusted this at some point. Yeah, we're going to grab some Quickwire. Now we're going to probably end up using that, so we're going to grab another stack. And yeah, usually one stack does last me quite a while, even with like the Mark II stuff that I use. Eventually, I'm going to do everything with Mark III stuff. Mark III stuff's really cool. Yep, then I just go. That's right. That's right over here. Like I said, I've only been over here like after that setup. I've only been over here about 3 or 4 times within the last couple hundred hours. Because although I do use Quickwire for the electrical stuff a lot of the time, I still don't use all that. You just don't end up using all that much, which is nice. You don't need a million Quickwire. Okay, so there's all the Quickwire. Let's what were we gonna do? Already forgotten. Obviously, we're gonna work on our train stuff, but I was trying to think, what else is there? Oh, the fuel train. Yeah, we need to check on the fuel train here. We're actually coming up on it. So here is the fuel train, by the way. By the by. Yep, we got ourselves a fuel train here. Looks like the fuel train is full. I'm actually gonna quickly. Yeah, I got it. Let's ride the fuel train in here and see what we got going on. Why it's emptying so much. Make sure we're getting enough fuel and whatnot. Into the tunnel we go. Found this a little bit. Oh, there's a hole there because of the. Yeah. Oh man. Some of these are turned off. Oh, I turned these off because we didn't need it. But apparently we're burning the fuel like crazy. I mean, look at this. Why are these so empty? That's what I don't get. Okay, what do we got going on here? Yeah, like half of the fuel train is empty by the time it makes a return trip. Man. Wonder why. Wonder how much fuel we're burning. We gotta be burning quite a bit, right? Autosave lag, that's what that is. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was right. Exactly half of the fuel. So yeah, by the time the fuel train comes back, it's completely empty. That's crazy, man. That's really crazy. I need a way to get down to the area down there. What the heck happened here? Uh-oh. Did we lose progress? Somewhere? We had to have, right? We had to have lost progress. Wait. No, these don't exist. They don't exist in here. Oh, they exist on the outside. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Let's just ignore what just happened with my brain there. Probably could. I probably could have these. I think the train would miss it. Let's go transport. Let's grab a train. Just real quick. Just a little train. No, it still hits it. Dang. Okay, so no, we can't have that. I was like, maybe we can have that. Never mind. Can't have that. Anyway, we'll just drive this train out here. But man, yeah, we are burning the fuel, man. Like crazy. Let's see. Let's grab us some architectural ladder. Yeah, we got some time before the fuel train returns, so should be good. It's like, no, stay up there. Oh, these are full. How are these doing? Oh, you know why? I think I might know why. It's only burning half the train. The other half doesn't move because the other half isn't connected to the system. Yeah, all of those pipes, none of them connect to each other. So what ends up happening is the other end is empty, and all the rest of these are full. What I should have done was I should have put a T crossing here, and then connected it with the rest of that. Because you can see that these aren't moving. You see there's no flow. There's a little bit of flow in that one, but this one's got flow a little bit. This one's probably got a little bit of flow. This one's got no fuel in it whatsoever. It's empty. So this one's draining. Okay, so our system's just not working then. This one's got flow, and this one's practically empty as well. Okay, so what we got to do then is we got to set up a tiered system where we end up connecting to the next. We end up splitting and connecting with the next one, or something. We need something along them lines. What I could do is I could connect the trains together. Oh, I need to move. Connect the trains. Connect the train stations. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. I need a way to get down here without having to, do this stupid thing. But I don't go down here often enough, in my opinion. Yeah. That train there. Is that a 2 meter and then a 1 meter? Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. It's only the whole system's connected, but it's not connected to itself at all. So the front 5 train stations stay full, and the rest of them are empty. Or they just empty out almost immediately. By the time the train comes back, these last 5 are empty. And I know exactly how to fix that. It's a little bit weird, but it should work. Just as long as we don't put anything else in there. Let's go with where it turns. Yeah, let's go with where it turns. It turns white or blue in your case, I guess. Yeah, because I can't actually. I can. Oh, hey, that'll be. I'm fine with that. It's hard to jump around these though. Oops. Just have to go in between them. Oh, I have to go this way. Just like, yeah, if we do this, then that'll ultimately fix this whole system. So basically, the whole train will drain out. All the train stations will drain out rather than just the rear 5 cars. Yeah, because we are burning the fuel, and the reason we're burning so much fuel in that area is because we've only half the power station is actually on right now. Let's see, cautionary yellow. There you are. It's like, yeah, we had to look at the fuel system. I thought maybe we were not producing enough fuel, but since the fuel train's coming back full each time, then that leads me to believe that, yeah, that the problem was here instead. It's just something we didn't do. I think I might have planned on it, to be honest, because I always do this type of stuff, but I probably just forgot. That's just how it goes. I know it's one of those. Oh, you say that now. It's easy to say that now, right? That's okay. We'll get her fixed. No problem. Probably been doing that for, I don't know, the last 100 hours. I don't remember when this went in, but it's been doing that since this was built. So it's one of them type of deals. So yeah, now the train stations essentially are going to equalize out. That's what this is going to cause it to do. Actually, there was a recent video by Coffee Stain that explained how the systems actually work when you got two fluid buffers or two things that take fluid that can store fluid like the fluid buffers. Whoops. Just sticks. Mark 2 indicator. Oopsie. But yeah, it does balance out, kinda. Like it does. The game does try to balance the pipes out. But what ends up happening is the liquid flows back and forth between the two buffers. It will just continuously do that. It won't ever level out completely, but it does try to level out. So at least it's trying. Okay, I think that's every one of them. We'll check, but that's every single system connected to each other. And this will just allow the train stations to equalize out and see how all of them are being used now. So all of them are just going to basically balance between each other as well as go down below. So that way we won't be just relying on the rear 5 cars. We'll rely on the whole train station. I was trying to catch up with that train too, but I missed it. That's okay. We'll just pull out our pocket train here. Ding, ding. Yeah, it's cut out because of the brake. I don't want to catch up with the other train. Yeah, I probably need to get rid of them switchboards too. I mean, that one's not bad. And then we got our autosave lag, of course. We need to also build that second facility for making fuel as well, because we're constantly filling up on what you call it, the oil, the heavy oil, and we need to get rid of it. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, anyway, back to R&D this episode. I thought we'd take a break from our little architectural build over there. But essentially what we've just done on one side, we're going to do something similar on the other side. except for longer trains. Because the trains are going to be 10 cars long rather than 5 cars long, plus the 2 engines, so that's two foundations apiece. 10, 11, 12. 12 times 2 is 24. So 24 foundations, straight path, and then curves. And then we've also got three foundations with the curves on either side. But yeah, it's basically, I'm just going to duplicate on the other side, just longer. And then we can work on doing we can actually work on putting a building around them. Or putting multiple buildings. I actually want to do multiple shacks, but in a way that has like a space in between them, but also has, because there's just a single foundation, right? And I want to split that foundation into thirds, and then have the walls of each shack, and then you have like a walkway in between. Either that, or we split the foundation in half. If that ain't gonna work, if the walkway's too small or whatever, we'll split the foundation in half and then just have a wall, and it'll just be little shack buildings that are really long. It'll just be little shack buildings that are connected to each other with little peaks, something like that anyway. Little window peaks, or solid peaks if we want. Whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool. Wait, what am I doing back here? I'm in the wrong area. Sorry, I got to focus on everything else. I think after this build, because this build's not going to take us very long, we'll probably be done with it by the end of the week, if I had to guess. The next build, you will either focus on phase 4 somewhere, or we'll take that time and build the central storage. Get the central storage done. I know how I want to do the central storage. I've got plans and everything else. I've actually got it planned. I don't have it completely planned out because obviously going from on paper to in a 3D environment is actually quite difficult for that transition. So, but I do have plans on the ideas, like what the building's going to essentially kind of look like. The building is actually going to overextend, I think, anyway, from what it looks like. It's going to overextend. You know how we did the big tower, the big oil tower? We're going to do something similar to that, but it's basically going to take that oil tower and it's going to be set down on top of the fishbowl here, that we've called the fishbowl. If somebody wants to make a map of this place, I'll give you some. We'll coordinate on Discord, and I'll give you some images, some overhead view images, and then you can make a map. Maybe I should make a map. That'd be pretty cool. Make an actual map and then post it. People can look at it and stuff like that. We've been on here for so many hours. I think a map is definitely warranted. So what we were looking at, Caterium. That's it. High-speed connectors. I'm gonna research that. I'm glad they made all the research 3 seconds. I mean, I'd rather it be instant, but that's okay. Because it was just so annoying to have to sit here for 10 minutes on each one of these. It just made no sense anymore. Like research, I'm glad research got redone, but also kind of took a backseat to the game. Like it's there to unlock some really cool stuff and whatnot. In order to, now we are going to need to unlock this in order to continue on some of our stuff, but it's not exactly needed per se. Oh, we need to make canvas. How do we make canvas? Oh, that's easy. And we got plenty of wood for that too. Let's do that. We need to make 10 canvases. Like I said, we're going to do R&D today. At least partially. I need to go get some more of that stuff. I might have somewhere. Why do I have a single piece of coal in there? I guess I just never took it out. Oh, we have a bunch of caterium. I'm going to get rid of this caterium. We don't need it. Oh, we're going to have a bauxite train. We're going to have a big bauxite train. Nice 10-car freaking train, man. That's going to be pretty cool. Because all we have right now for 10-car trains is liquid. We don't have any 10-car, like solid train. Or dry van train, whatever you want to call it. So I need to make 10 of those. We could probably buy 10 as well if we wanted. But we got the materials to make it, I mean, so why not, right? Our biomass. That's probably enough. Okay. There's 10. Oh, also the parachute's going to get redone in update 8 as well. That's what they talked about, because nobody uses the parachute. They're just like, yeah, nobody uses the parachute. Okay, we need 25, and then we need 100 of something we're already making as well. So... And we haven't done any handcrafting in a while, huh? So we need 25 more of this. Oop, oop, oop. It's fine. Okay. Do we need any more canvas? No. Oh, yes. We need 25 more as well. Okay, so 25 more, and then we'll get an extra hand slot. So yeah, we'll make enough for 25 more. Hey, perfect. Very nice, very nice. Be nice to get most of the mycelia tree, most of the mycelia tree done. Oh, we need 100. I could do the other one, at least. Yeah, we need 100 of the polymer resin. Expanded tool belt. We got one more equipment slot that we could put something in. Which means we could probably start carrying around the item scanner. But then again, I don't see any necessary reason to do so. It's not something that I like. Yeah, look at all this polymer resin we got down here. Didn't realize I needed it. I can't tap fast enough. Go, go, go. We'll get most of them. Yeah, you could tell our fuel is going to work because of how much polymer resin is coming out of here. There you go, there's 100. That was quick. Yeah, we probably won't be working on anything for Phase 4 for a while. We just got too many other projects that we need to get done. So yeah, maybe another 100 hours and we can start working on that stuff. Right? Fucking hell. We'll wait for this autosave to go by. Freeze. I've also been doing, not between these two episodes, but just kind of recently, whenever I have time, if I need to kill a little bit of time, I've been working on the other secret project that we've been working on that you guys already know about. What happened to... Oh, that was 50, not 25. I'm an idiot. I was just like, what happened to my canvas? I had 25. Yeah, make more. That's fine. It was 50. make another 25. Okay. Now we can do that one. Synthetic polymer fabric. That's a weird recipe. Probably never going to use it. Right there. We also got quartz. So that takes a lot. Yeah, we're not even manufacturing those things yet. Those, I forget what they're called. We also got compacted coal. We're not even into any of this either. And then we got the progressive trains. Which one was the next? Oh, we can just do this. Oh, they're limited by 40 megawatts. Yeah, let's up this. Up this. Oh no, we didn't want to do that because this one needs aluminum sheets. That's why we never upgraded. Yeah, aluminum sheets, and this one takes, jeez. And then you've also got 5, which also takes supercomputers nuclear chew. Dear. And then if you want to cheat and get all of them, you can do that way. And we never did upgraded machines either. We never got into that. I don't know, mainly because it's just a mod that I probably should get rid of this, to be honest. So I don't use it. Yeah, that'll probably be something I do. Okay. So that's all the R&D we can do, huh? Yeah. Because we need to start producing other stuff in order to do some of this. Now we could probably buy it. I don't know if can we buy ammo? We could probably buy ammo and do some of this other. This one takes 5 of those things, 5 of those things, and 10 of those things. So we need to make those alien capsules, 10 more capsules. I think I actually have the capsules. Oh, we got some of these. I actually have some capsules. And then what else do we need? Oh, and then we need some high-speed connectors, which we just unlocked as well. I'm going to buy two things. Yeah, 2 things of it. Okay, I didn't realize I'd get 100, but sure. Now we got 1,000,000 high-speed connectors. Whoops. Oh well. That'll be enough for research anyway. Start research. There we go. Hostile detection completed. Now Caterium. Okay, so this needs some ammo. So I haven't. So it's been quite a few hours since we've looked at this, and plastic. And just remember that plastic and rubber, just in case the number's ridiculously high, plastic and rubber has been going. Plus, I do have that mod which ups the amount of points that each item gives per ticket. So I got 406 tickets. Holy crap! Look how many points that is, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. So that's 1,000. 2, 3. So that's 46 million points per ticket. It's probably more than that. See, that's about half. So that would be, what would that be? That'd be 100, almost 100 million. That'd be like 90, maybe 90 million. 90 million points per ticket. That's insane. I'll take the tickets, I don't care. And remember, I do have a mod that ups the amount of points, and that has been running for probably a few hundred hours by now. I have not gained tickets in quite a while. Somebody will probably know how many. So can we buy... We could buy AI limiters too. Yeah, let's buy, I don't know, like 2 stacks of those. Okay, I didn't realize. Also, I need to, we'll get rid of this piece of coal. What else can we get rid of that's not really worth anything? Need to put up my wood. Oh, I can put this up. Don't need that. Or I can throw that away, doesn't need that. I kind of need everything else, so we'll put some of this other up. Like the wood. The wood and this stuff here. Okay. Works. Okay, so then Caterium needs... Oh, I need to buy the ammo. I forgot. It's going to be under equipment, I believe. Yeah. So need to buy one of these, and I think one of these as well. Okay. Then we can do this here. Even though we don't even have a rebar gun. Oh, we need some of this. There we go. We do smart splitters now. That's nice. Nice to have that. I need a bit of steel. Oh, there's a bit of steel. I know I'm making it up there, but we got just so many tickets. We might as well. Might as well just ram through as much research as possible. Even though I don't need any of this. We can do that one. Oh, we need another stack of ammo. Takes a lot of ammo. It's like at this point, I really don't care. I'd like to get all the research done that I can. Oh, that's the yeah, that's the homing rifle as well. Okay, we can do this one too. Here goes all of our computers. So now supercomputers, that takes supercomputers. This one takes... It's programmable. Can we buy supercomputers or no? Yeah, we can. Okay, buy a stack of them. Just all off the Caterium stuff. Oh, we need a bit of rubber. Bit of rubber. There we go. Geothermal generator. Never gonna need it, but we're never gonna use it. Okay, so we need another stack of computers, and we need a stack of heavy frames. So, heavy frames, and a stack of supercomputers. Okay. We can get the Caterium tree done. Might as well go for it, right? Okay, so we got this. Alright, we need, was it 100 or 200? So it was 100 and 200. Okay. So 100 of this. That's fine. I'll just take the stack. And then we need a bit of... So do I actually have any or no? I didn't actually look. Okay. A bit of wood. And we need 200 of this. And freeze. So there's our autosave. Yeah, I'm probably going to leave all this in as well. Yeah, I'll just leave all this in. That way you guys can see all the research. So that was kind of my plan. Oh yeah, I forgot also an update 8. You know those, oh wait, we already talked about it. What they call fart rocks. The fart rocks will be able to be destroyed. in the new update 8. So that'll be amazing. The fart rocks, quote unquote, as Coffee Stain calls them, the ones in here are going to stay because we're actually going to turn it into a. I'm actually going to turn it into. That's why I called it the fishbowl, because I wanted to turn it into an actual museum, I guess you could say. Not a museum, like a observe it. You can observe it, stuff like that. Um, and maybe we'll even put a door and put we'll put one of these like little research labs kind of off to the side as well, like we're kind of trying to observe them. That'd be pretty cool. So we need 150, and I actually do have some quartz crystal. There it is. It's like, yeah, I thought I did. Don't anymore. No. Oop. Oh, can't afford yet. Gotta buy some ammo. That's not enough. What's that gonna be? 50? 2 more stacks? 190, we needed 150. Yeah. There we go. Just ram through all my research. Okay, so we need 100 nobelisks. How many nobelisks do you get? 25. So we need 2 more. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Wait, no, that's not even enough, is it? We need 1 more. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. So we needed 100. And then we actually need some motors for this, and some more of those. And another scanner. I actually do have a scanner in here. My own personal one. There it is. So grab that. And then, yeah, we need motors. So, stack of motors and a stack of these. So there we go. Radio signaling. And then we need a stack of heavy modular frames. Okay. Now we get radar technology. Sweet. And sulfur. I'm probably not going to worry about this tree too much. Yeah, like half of it we're not going to be able to complete anyway. I need like black powder and stuff like that. And then turbo rifle ammo, and like just to unlock this I need coal, and those are raw resources, and we need a hard drive in order to do that. This one as well, hard drive. So yeah, we'll leave that one behind. But we made pretty good progress. All the other ones are all completed, so that's pretty nice. And then we'll use the tickets to unlock the rest of the stuff that we don't have. Stations, management, I believe it was, yeah. Mark 3. Okay, and then we can buy that. Sweet. So now we have this, this, and this, and this, and this. Sweet. We have everything. Like all the buildables, essentially. Okay, cool. And we're off. So that's all the research done. That's pretty much that's probably going to be pretty much the episode, I believe. um, yeah. Oh, we need to look at the tiers as well. We need to push some of them through, or get some of them done. So we'll finish those as well, or at least get some of them in. So we got bauxite refinement. That's going to lead to the aluminum, which we're actually making all of this. So we could ram it through. Well, not ram it through, but we could make it. Oh, I so want this, but we're not going to be able to have this until we make the copper sheets. We'll make that a rule. Yeah, that or not copper copper sheets, aluminum sheets. So that's aluminum as well. That's also aluminum. That's aluminum, and that's all these are. Is there anything else we could push? Not that. I'm not going to push this through until I'm actually making supercomputers, as well. So that's aluminum, and that's aluminum. Okay, so the best we can do is push bauxite refinement, because we are making all of this stuff. So we need a stack of computers. We need 2 stacks of heavy frames, 4 stacks of that, and jeez. Okay. So we'll just use our ticket since we're right here. Need 2 stacks of those. It's 100. We need a stack of computers. I'm just going to do one at a time here. I know I ran through all the research, but the research really doesn't matter all that much. Like I said, it's a backseat to the game, but I don't want to ram through all the tiers. That just wouldn't be fun for anyone. We need 500 of this, so we're going to need 2 more stacks of rubber. There's the motors. We'll skip that for 2 more stacks. Yep, there we go. Okay. And now we'll do the motors. Is it 2? Oh. It's, we're going to need 2 more stacks. So it was 200 motors or something like that. Ridiculous. Okay, and that leaves us with 300 tickets exactly, actually. That's pretty nice. Okay. Oh, my thing's not even here. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. I was like, man, the thing's not even here. Yeah, it is. It is here. Oh, if you want to know how to do this, if you don't know, this is Micromanager mod stuff. We don't come down here very often, so a lot of people probably don't know, but these personal storage boxes, except for this one here, this one's part of the hub, which I think as you unlock more, you should be able to unlock more hub upgrades that adds more storage boxes to this. So maybe you end up like this, and then maybe you get another stack along here. That'd be pretty cool. Wouldn't really necessarily, or wouldn't be really needed, but it'd be pretty cool. I have utilized most of these, but yeah, I use the Micromanager mod in order to put these here. Just to make them look nice. So yeah, we'll push through bauxite refinement because we are making everything on the list already, via automation. So we're able to push this one through.
Milestone reached. Quartz and bauxite scanning unlocked. A new generation of basic aluminum parts is now available.
We can skip that. We've already heard that a million times. Yeah, there we go. So we've got it flies off. It's pretty funny. It flies through the road. Eventually, the hub is going to be up here and stuff like that too. So yeah, what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to take. We're going to take this tower, the top of this tower. We're not going to move it. We're just going to copy it essentially, the circular shape of it anyway, and put it up here. And basically, what I'm going to try to do is do that. So basically, it's going to be, I've talked about this before, but it's going to be, if you look up an image of Dyson Sphere program, the research buildings. The research buildings, they've got like 4 post towers, and then they've got the sphere, the sphere in the middle. We're not going to do a sphere because that'd be damn near impossible for my brain to be able to handle. that type of stuff as well. Oh, I guess oh yeah, I did this. I did this recently to back up these um, and to back up the entire system because I wanted the oil to back up because we were running low on oil in certain places. As you can see, the oil's still not backed up because it is it is turning it into fuel. But we can probably, well, I don't think we even need to turn these back on, to be honest. Yeah, we're currently only syncing um, we're only syncing the quick wire at the moment. I think. Yeah, we're only syncing quick wire. The quick wire is worth a lot. uh, mods, huh? Yeah, people are gonna be like, "You have too many tickets. You're cheating." It's just like, well, it is a mod. If you do look at the mods list, you will see a mod there that ups the points value per item. So, you know, I'm not shying away from it, saying, "Oh, I'm not cheating." It's all natural. It's just like, yeah, well, it is a mod. So I deal with it, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So it's going to be like the research building there. So yeah, something I wanted to show you guys. I guess kind of is the secret project over here, the racetrack. No longer a secret project. We gave it away before, but just in case you weren't here for that. I need an architectural ladder to get up there. There might be one up there already. And just show you what I've kind of done. The progress I have made on it um, as well. So yeah, I want to get rid of these. I want to get rid of these things over here. Once update 8 comes to the early access branch, I will be getting rid of these and then getting rid of this little wall. See, right now we can't get rid of these. These are forever there. But in update 8, they're going to break. They're going to be able to break with explosives. So that's going to be awesome. You probably see the track already. I still need to work on it. I guess I didn't have an architectural ladder here. So go ahead and put this here. Okay. And then we can just hop on the track from here. So yeah, this is what I've been doing with the racetrack. So we got the pit lane is kind of done. So basically what's going to happen, this is the vision, right? Is the garages, we're going to finish the tops of the garages. They're going to be flat because on top of those garages is going to be what they call the grandstands, which is what we call it. I don't know what they call it in other countries, but we call it the grandstands. That's where people sit. So on top of the garages, there's going to be this slope of seats. That's where I'm gonna try to build, and it's gonna go up because then they can watch it and whatnot. So I should have enough. I'm just gonna put one of these down. Because I don't want to disturb what we have here. So I got the pits. I got these parking spots or pit lane. What's this doing here? Get out of here! I don't know what that was doing there. And I got these all marked for the color of the car that they go on. So we got like a red car with a black stripe, a blue car with a black stripe. We got a gray car with an orange stripe. We got a purple car with a gray stripe. We got a pink car with a red stripe. We got a yellow car with a black stripe. We've got a green car with a red stripe, kind of Christmassy theme, I guess. And then we've got the WSI official race car, or race explorer, I guess, with the white with the WSI blue stripe. So yeah, just kind of random color here. Oh, and as you can see here, once I put the fuel in this, just real quick, put the fuel in so I can drive it. Here's my signs. This is my my light board. These are built out of signs, or not signs. These are built out of the screens. What do you call it? It's under organization. There it is. So they're built out of these, the little 0.5 meter square signs. No, never mind. They're built out of the 1 meter square size. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I didn't. That would have been too small. Um, and then if you look at one of these, so this is how I made this work because the uh, the emission strength is there. So these are off. Obviously, the emission strength of these is maxed because it's supposed to be lights. I wish they had round signs, but unfortunately, without having mods in order to replace it, I wanted to do it natural so that when the mods go away here soon, we don't have to worry about it. So the emission strength are down on these. I also turned these extremely dark because if you actually look at like those kind of traffic lights and stuff, you can actually see the lights that are not lit up because the lenses, it's not the lights that are colored, it's the lenses that are colored. The lenses on the actual lights. It's the same with street lights too. They're just bright lights, bright white lights in behind colored lenses. Where you can actually, if you go up real close, I mean, they're LED nowadays. A lot of them are. They're all LEDs instead, but same with these too. So I turned the color down. So this is the color setting I got, which is a 50 with a 1 and then a 0.1 as far as brightness. That gives it that look of it's not lit, it's just the lens that you're looking at. Same with this one. So we've got a 0, a 1, and a 0.5 on both of those. No background, no icon. Mission strength 0. The matte finish. We don't want gloss exactly, but yeah, and then I just copied it. So this is the light board from the like the indie track circuits and stuff like that. They always have they have the row of yellow on the top, they have the row of green in the middle, and then they've got 2 rows of red underneath, sometimes more, but most common ones are this, from what I could find on Google anyways, because this is not, this isn't America's NASCAR track circuit, So yeah, we've got a sloped curve, and this is all made out of foundations, by the way, using the road tool, so that again, when the mods go away, this will stay here, I won't lose it. And hopefully update 8 will fix the bouncing and stuff on the foundations. They said it was going to be much smoother. And then we got a sloped curve here, going back around, and back down. And as you can tell, there's a lot of immovable areas, like that there, and then the big archway, this little rock here. They're all immovable objects, so what I did was I just decided, you know what, we're going to have a racetrack instead. And as you can see, it's not complete. It's still a work in progress. I wanted a hairpin bend here so that we can do 3/4 around this area. And then then it slopes back up. And it does a little curve. Go, go, go! I think we're at the max speed here. It's very bumpy. Again, they need to work on first person for these vehicles as well. And hopefully these. Didn't they say that the Explorer is going to be a little bit faster? Something like that. Like they didn't want stuff too fast though. They're also going to be adding basically creative mode. So everything that the pack utility mod does, pretty much not everything, but a lot of the pack utility stuff is going to be added to the game, to the natural game, so you no longer have to have that mod, which is going to be nice as well. What happened here? What is this? Anyway, yes. Yep, you got your pits in there and your little garages and stuff like that. We might add more cars to it, but I don't even have this many friends that would be able to hop on Satisfactory so we could have a race. Unfortunately, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much that. I've been trying to get these walls using the micromanager mod in order to match these up with the sloped foundations and stuff, because because of the road tool and how it works. A little bit of an autosave lag. So the reason these are obviously asphalt, but the reason these are going to be staying around is because the foundation spawner, you put the road tool, the foundation spawner down, and then you delete the bottom portion of it, which is the road portion, because it'll keep spawning foundations every time you load the game. So I want to be careful of that. And then you turn them either to you just change materials on them, either to asphalt or to whatever you want, and then that'll change it to an actual foundation, and then it won't disappear. So, and then yeah, I've got road barriers. I made these separated out for a reason, um, so that way it looks like they're in place for the race. Um, and then after the race is over, they'll be moved so that the cars can leave the circuit, stuff like that. That's kind of what I've been doing. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this episode, huh? That's going to call it for us. I know we didn't get any building done today, but we got a bunch of. Just wanted to get all the research out of the way once we unlocked Phase 4. Or at least most of it. Get most of the research out of the way. Get the just kind of ran through a bunch of stuff, and then unlock the very first tier in Phase 4. That was my plan for today, pretty much, and to kind of just show you around the area and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that, and plenty more later on. We're gonna go ahead and head back over to our project and continue that next episode. But I just wanted to get this out of the way. I thought it was a pretty nice that take a little bit of change of pace here and stuff like that, and as well. I know I'm going the wrong way, but there's not going to be other cars on the road because there just wasn't enough room like I wanted at the very beginning of this entire series. Is I wanted to do vehicles delivering stuff rather than belts to each building, but there's going to be major complications with that, and then working with mods and mods having issues with vehicle pathfinding and stuff like that. It's just not feasible. Maybe eventually we'll try in the future. We'll try again in the future and see what we can come up with there. But I think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. Just a nice little relaxing day, a little change of pace and stuff like that. So, at any rate, I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.